Remember me? Ah, you're back. What can I do for you?
Take a look. And any questions, feel free not to ask. I swear time passes slower in here. If you fancy doing some shopping, come on back. Morning, mister.
Oh, if it's if it's Wednesday and it's Christmas, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you and your friends. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Boy,
did something to my leg. I can't hardly walk. I need some help to town, please. You're gonna help me, right? Hurts to stand. Oh, thank you. Whew. Ha! I got it.
I may log off in a few minutes.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Hello, sir.
Hello again. Been a while since I've seen you, ain't it?
Oh! Did you need something
See
else?
if anything catches your fancy.
Farewell.
Stop by again. Might get a hold of what you're after.
Back again?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
Feeling the blood moving through me again. You have no idea how good that feels. Hey, you know Emerald Ranch? I need to get there. Got someone I need to talk to about the situation you found me in. You got yourself a horse? Wagon, maybe? Oh, it's kind of funny how much lying on the ground takes out of you. Charlie, that son of a bitch. I thought we was friends. Two of us pretty much grew up together. And what does that bastard do? Smacks me with his rifle butt and knocks me on my ass. I come to. He's wrapping me in that rope you found me in. Shoves me off the side of the road. You broke my arm when I dropped, too. Ain't like he was married to that girl. Well, not yet, at least. He's had a mean temper, but I swear, ever since he started laboring at Emerald Ranch, he ain't been the same. Something not right about that place. Anyway, I figure me and Charlie need to have a nice, long chat. Sort it all out. Nearly there. Can't wait to see his face. Appreciate this. Done a real good thing. Help set right or wrong. Here, I owe you.
See you back, sir.
I'm just gonna explain myself and everything. If I have to.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, man?
nothing. Nothing really.
Yeah, you sound bummed.
I don't know, I guess I'm still trying to deal with other stuff or whatever.
What about that Franzo guy?
I pretty much I pretty much blocked him.
Yeah.
You know, but I had to go through like a had to follow a moral compass and everything, you know, so that's what led me to do it. It wasn't because of what people said, it was just because of the
But you did block him though?
Yeah.
Did you tell Jerry that?
Well, I never got a chance to, so nobody really knows, so it doesn't really matter now, so I'm just gonna do other stuff, I guess.
Oh, I think that's the only reason they aren't talking to you right now is because of that guy.
Yeah, but I got to the point where, I mean, I know I got kicked out or whatever, but I took it hard.
I did the same thing because I got kicked out of a group too, and I took it kind of hard. So.
And I've dealt with this before, and it's not the first time and everything. The first I dealt with it in an actual situation where I was working on an assignment, whatever, in a group assignment, and my whole group just left me, you know, pretty much abandoned me. So it.
Why do they? What do you mean? Why would they have done that?
Because it was like
restart my game.
It's because the teacher, the class I was in, and the teacher then she said we can work with anybody, but we had like 4 weeks, so the final project I ended up working on by myself. So I've dealt with this kind of stuff before, so it's just
that's a bummer, man. You shouldn't get your feelings hurt over a fucking game.
Yeah.
That's why they all told me they blocked you. I was like, I'm not fucking blocking him, dude. He didn't do nothing wrong to me. They're like, well, he had his friend came in. I said, well, that's his fucking friend, dude. Like, what are you talking about? But I mean, obviously, Suri doesn't want to fucking be talked to like that. You know what I mean?
And I understand, and that's wrong.
How do you know that guy?
Well, he found me on Twitch.
He found you on Twitch?
Yeah.
And how often do you play with him?
I only played with him like that one day. That was like last week.
And that was you just met him then?
Yeah.
So why didn't you just drop him as a friend? Since you like hang with us all the time.
I mean,
listen, Williams. I understand why you wouldn't want to, but he was being rude to one of your friends.
And I get, and I'm not defending that I'm not defending him in the wrong, and I'm not doing that. It's just that my biggest issue is, how can I say it? My biggest weakness for folks is I have a heart, okay, and I try to see the good in everything and try to give folks the benefit of the doubt and everything, you know. And
but he's calling them names like he was, man. You gave him the benefit of the doubt. He failed, you know.
Yeah. So it's more like everything else is just you know, at the end of the night, I got off the game and played something else, and I was just thinking about a whole lot of stuff and everything, you know, and I didn't like block them from my PS4. I blocked them from my laptop or whatever. So I just blocked them on my laptop.
Yeah, but what does that do though?
It sets it. Well, pretty much if you have like go to my PlayStation, you can see all your friends and everything.
Right.
And you can block them from on your laptop, and it won't show up or whatever. So.
Yeah, but then it blocks them from your PlayStation too.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I don't know, man. Dude, I hate to fucking because this keeps like happening all the time. Like, you know, somebody hates somebody, and now we can't play with this person, and this happened, and now we can't play with this person. It's just fucking stupid, man. And
I mean, and
especially like Jerry and Suri, I'm super surprised that they. I don't know, but Jerry said you said something that made him mad. I didn't really catch the whole thing of what.
Well, he asked me, was I going to like like block them or whatever and stuff like that.
Right.
And in the moment, I don't know, and then I got my own issues or whatever because they don't understand. They don't know the part I got like a learning disability that deals with everything, even my relationship issues and stuff like that, even probably friendship issues, stuff like that.
Right.
They don't know about that part. They
Right.
don't know, and I deal with that all
Yeah,
the
so you sent me
time.
that link. I just haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, and
Didn't get a chance.
like it's like okay, you saying that because I didn't. It's
But what
and
does
that-
your learning disability have to do with?
It
do with
deals
that?
like with my learning disability. It deals with me processing stuff and thinking
Right.
and trying to make the right calls and stuff.
So what you have is SLD.
Yes.
All right. So
And then I haven't even told any of them about that. There's certain things I just keep to myself and everything, and
Yeah.
then I have to explain stuff. I feel like I'm being rejected. Whatever. I don't talk about stuff unless I know I'm gonna
no,
be through.
you weren't being rejected. They didn't. I mean, your friend was.
Yeah, he
apparently came into the party or something, and
Yeah,
was
and
being
I'm
super
like-
rude.
I know he's being super rude and everything. I'm not defending him because right is right, is wrong is wrong. I got a moral compass and everything. It's just
Right.
that I didn't really have to think I had to fully put it into action or whatever. Except like because I don't normally block anybody.
Yeah, I don't normally do that either. I try.
So
not to
it
do
was
that either 'cause I'm-
and that's the first time I actually did that. And I had to, I had to think to myself and hoping I was making the right call and stuff.
Well, I mean,
And
yeah,
then-
and to be honest, I wasn't even there, but from what I heard, yes, you absolutely made the right decision because, I mean, he was being incredibly rude to females,
Yeah, and I never seen that before, so that was a new one for me. So I end up blocking him or whatever. I hopefully over time he don't really still be a asshole and stuff like that. Because I know he got a child and everything, stuff like that. Know that much about.
Yeah,
know,
but a lot of times people are just assholes on these games. But you
Yeah.
should tell Jerry that. Actually, I will when I go back into the party. But yeah, dude, I think it's obnoxious for you to be upset right now because of a fucking video game.
Yeah, I mean honestly, it's just that with me, I don't really talk much, and I don't really say much when I'm hurt and I get kicked out because of somebody else's actions, and I gotta deal with it, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to handle everything, and I put in a bad spot. Ultimately I break down inside, and then everything.
No, everybody would, man. Anybody would.
And I'm not that kind of a person, and I have to think about everything else, and I have to think about and then I have to think about my own morals, like how I was raised and everything, and stuff like that. So I had put that in consideration. That's what and that's when I just went ahead and did it. I was listening to freaking "We Wish You Merry Christmas" by the Muppets.
Yeah.
Because it was funny and everything, and I listened to that and stuff. And now, right now, I'm like, and so all I did today was watch movies all day because I wasn't even planning on getting on tonight either.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
pretty
see,
mu-
that's another thing. Now you don't want to play video games. Obviously, you're a hardcore gamer. You have a ton of video games on there.
Yeah, it was either I remove him as a friend or I just delete my whole account. So that's the only two options I had.
Yeah,
I had
but
left.
why would you go as far as deleting your whole account?
Because in one issue, feel like I'm the one that's being blamed for his actions and everything else.
No.
And
so
then
what they were upset about was that you didn't take any action when he did that.
right, and they have to understand that.
And I know, like I said to them, like even if it's not true, I said, I mean, you could fear him. You know what I mean? He could make you uncomfortable. Or,
Yeah. I mean, I just don't really block folks like that out the blue, whatever, And then when I actually do it,
Is that true though? I mean, does he make you feel uncomfortable?
I can't really, honestly, I don't even know. So it's like I have to be around a person long enough before I can even say that or everything. But honestly, I did it. I blocked him and everything, and it's done and stuff and everything. And like blocking me for somebody else's mistakes, it just don't feel right or whatever. It just don't really sit right or whatever. Oh boy.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, sorry, yeah, my fucking... I don't know what's going on with this, but...
Yeah, my mic is... I don't
No,
know.
my online keeps going on and off for some reason. But, yeah, I mean, as long as you haven't blocked and stuff, and I'll explain to them that, you know, what exactly was going on.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I just, for honestly, I just took the benefit of the doubt, but then I had to sit down and think about it or whatever, you know, because just because I don't make a decision like right then and it doesn't mean I haven't made the call yet, you know.
Right, yeah,
And
well, yeah, but the only thing that I disagree with you on about that is he's a guy you just met, and then
Right.
he's rude to people that you know that are
Yeah.
nice to you all the time. that you
Yeah.
run with, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what exactly why Jerry's so aggravated. But
I
that,
don't know either.
that dude Slim something or other, Slim Eastwood.
Yeah.
He was just sticking up for you in there. But
Yeah.
let me go talk to them and see what's up.
Yeah. What I mean,
I'm just
what-
doing showdowns, but it keeps fucking up on me.
yeah, I haven't even did my moonshine run yet because I couldn't even get in my moonshine shack. So
Why's that?
I don't know. I went into the loading. I went in it, and then it had a black loading screen, and then an error came up. So, yeah. I mean, whatever it is to do, that's up to them and everything. You know, I got no hard feelings with anybody. You know, I just had to figure it out how the best way to handle everything because I'm not gonna tell a person I'm gonna block them. You know, I'm just gonna do my stuff in silent and just let them run with it. It's stuff.
But sometimes I know that seems like the easier way sometimes, and it seems like the way that's with less confrontation.
Yeah.
But sometimes you do have to say something.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's like it's a scary thing sometimes, man. But like especially with that guy, like I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what you should have done or what you shouldn't have done. I'm just saying that. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have done it the same way.
Yeah. It's just with me. It's more of.
Listen, if you were scared of him or something, or like he just made you uncomfortable or something, just say that to Jerry and all. They wouldn't care about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
Because I mean, I can understand that. A big thug guy, like fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I just. And you know, I just try to deal with stuff like the best way I can possible. But sometimes if
but doing them in silence isn't necessarily dealing with them.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't. I freeze up on folks. Okay, I go through emotional shutdown and everything, you know, and I've been having that issue for a while, you know. So it's like if I try to or whatever, and then my fear go out and everything stuff like that. You know, that's another thing. People don't understand that when it comes down to when a person have a learning disability and it affects their whole entire life, whereas relationships and the way they learn stuff, it's kind of hard for them. You know, we kick him, but you don't think about how his mind thinking mentally, how he feels like, you know, everybody else just is against him and hates him or whatever. You know, it can be a whole cycle of things. So people don't understand that stuff. And
I'm asking Jerry to come into this.
You know, because like it's just that with me, that's just how it is. And when I feel like when a person's like getting aggressive or whatever, and they start talking all the other stuff or whatever, I just shut down, don't say anything.
Right,
and
I
then,
know, and believe me, I know, because it's a scary thing, and
then they blame me or whatever, and say and you putting it on me and stuff.
It's
then
not
I'm gonna
necessarily
feel
that they didn't blame you. They just what they did is they expected you to say something, and then when they asked you to defriend him so he couldn't do it again, because he's done it multiple times, for what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jerry's gonna come in here. I just invited him, but yeah, they weren't blaming you. They were expecting you to do something about it.
Right.
Well, not even necessarily do something about it, but come on, guys, get out of my way. Jesus. But yeah, they just were expecting you to I guess, stick up for Surrey or. Hey, Jerry. Yeah.
I don't know.
He's upset because he said he blocked the guy. He was just he was nervous about him, Jared, like exactly like what I said, man. You know.
Well, look, how was I supposed to know, okay? I mean, how am I supposed to know that one person going to say this thing and one person going to say that thing? And I was just waiting for everybody just to shut up so I can say what I was going to say and be done and over with. You know, I'm like right now, I'm hurt and I'm afraid to join you again. You know, and that's how I feel. Because you kicked me out and everything, and now I'm hurt and whatever.
Whoa, everybody stay mellow.
Everybody like decide like vote me out or whatever, and that's it. And then next thing I know, I'm hurt. I'm hurting everything, and I'm
like I said, it's
mentally.
It wasn't them kicking you out, dude.
It was like it's a mental thing. And everything. You don't. I have a learning disability, okay, and it's a specific one. It deals with all my learning process, how I think, and everything else, and relationships, how I handle stuff. And when I shut down on everything, and that's it, and I don't. And 9 times out of 10, I would not talk to anybody at all, and delete everything else, and go on about my life or whatever. That's how I usually would do things or whatever. That's just me and everything. And I'm not done yet. I ain't finished. And everything because with me as a person, as a human being, I try to be nice. I try to have a moral compass or whatever. I keep my own self between me so I don't cross no bounds or whatever. You know, if I feel like I would have said something, I would have. But and sometimes part of me is nervous and part of me is scared or whatever. You know, and I ain't gonna really. I'm not the really one who's gonna really have an argument or issue about anything else and stuff like that. That's just how I feel. And everything. So with everything else that's going on and everything, I'm dealing with stuff psychologically in my head. Okay, they blame me for this, and they gonna blame me for that. And if I really get a chance to talk or whatever, before I even get voted out and everything, you know, and I'm taking it on a personal level because I dealt with this before on numerous occasions. Okay, so with me as in the person and an individual, sometimes I won't even feel like talking to anybody. You know, sometimes I would sit in the corner and not talk to anybody or just write out all my feelings about everything else that's going on in my life and put it somewhere else and pray about it going with my life or whatever. I mean, that's just how I am. I'm not gonna sit.
Williams, that's what I was saying to you before you came in. I said they didn't kick you out of the group. They were expecting you to delete this guy so that he couldn't keep jumping in.
Yes.
That would be different.
Well, the thing was, from all moral standpoints aside, I wouldn't. It's just that the fact that I was thinking, okay, you can't just rush me to make a decision because everybody else said, and I see it, everything,
yeah, but,
you know,
but it's not
and I have to, I have to.
About.
I get that, and I get that. But when I make my decisions and stuff, and I look at all, I don't think about what other people say about them. Okay, I look at how I'm gonna handle it, and I look at my moral background and my moral standards and everything else, and I look and then bring everybody else's, you know, put it all together, and then I make my decision and stuff like that. And you know, and then I hopefully and then pray, make sure I made the right decision, and that was that. So and okay, just so you know, I did block him. or whatever. But and at the end of the day, I know it shouldn't take me that long, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to focus and process stuff or whatever, because I'm slow, okay? I'm a slow ass fucking retard, okay? So I had to think about it like that. I had to think about it in a way. So me being out at hurts, okay, and I'm still trying to deal with all of that and trying to let it go and everything. So that's just how I see it, and that's just how I feel about everything. You know, and that's just.
And if after hearing your side of the story, dude, I apologize. Because it was just like, you wouldn't give me an answer quick enough, in which you're going to keep this scumbag around. Over people who actually cared about you. I don't know how this kid feels. Apparently, he probably didn't give a shit if you was there or not. He just wants somebody to shoot and talk shit to.
Oh.
And it was like, you gonna think about this guy for us? And me personally, I cared about you. I took up for you numerous of times.
Yeah.
And it was like, it just pissed me off, man. I overreacted before I could even think about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was me hollering, telling everybody kick. And you know, to be honest with you, bud, I didn't think about your situation at all. I thought about that guy talking serious the way she did.
Oh.
And I couldn't get over that part. So I was just pissed off, period.
And you agree with him there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I'd be pissed off too, but with me, okay. I can be a little passive or what and not say anything. Okay, I get that and everything, but when
it wasn't about you being passive or anything.
I know, and I know I should have said something, but sometimes I don't know what to say. Sometimes I can't even don't know what words to really say or whatever.
Said he freezes up, Jerry. Said he freezes up.
Because I do freeze up or whatever, because I go through this all the time or whatever. When I try to say something and then it gets minimized, you know, and I freeze up real bad and I don't talk to nobody. And here I am dealing with all these emotions and issues with me, you know, and if I didn't have my mind up straight away, I probably would have shot myself right now, you know.
Stop with that. Yeah.
I'm just being real with you. I'm just being real with you. Yeah, I mean, just being over any situation like that affects me emotionally, because I've been through a lot of situations that affect me emotionally, and I'm trying to handle them the best way I can. You know, it don't have to be over again. It's gonna be any situation in general, or whatever. When my folks lost their house, I cried like a baby, and I wanted to kill myself over that stuff and everything. You know, and here's the funny, I mean, and then on top of everything else I've been, and I just lost my sister on top of that. I'm not in a good place emotionally, and I'm trying to get back to where I was emotionally, because I have a big heart. I have a heart, and since my sister died, I have a bigger heart. Okay, so, and I understand I have to say stuff, whatever, but I freeze up. I choke, I freeze up, or whatever. I clench or whatever. You know, and sometimes the best thing for me not to say anything is leave it. Whatever I want to say is leave it unsaid, or whatever, and you know, just go off and I know that's not healthy.
Dealing with the problem.
And I know that's not always dealing with the problem, but that's just how I have to, you know, find a way to figure it out or whatever. You know, that's just me. It's not like I expect that to happen. It's not like I, you know, saw it coming, because I didn't really actually know. But now I know, you know, and I just end up blocking, you know. But I just had to go off screen or whatever, go off the script or whatever, and think about some stuff first, you know. And that's what I did. I mean, I hope I made the right call. You know, I hope if I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. You know, because sometimes I second guess myself on a whole lot of stuff, and I try not to, because I try to go with my first gut instinct. You know, and that's just me.
Yeah.
Because I had to look at. I try to make
Well,
sure.
either way, Williams, you understand?
I understand why. I mean, I understand why, but
but you're upset about something that you're saying you understand why, but if you did understand why, you wouldn't be upset over it. You would understand it.
well,
You know what I mean?
I get it. Well, it's more of like.
The, Is your mom, or ask one of Jerry? I mean, Jerry's freaking, you know, he's always nice to you, man. Always helps you out. Like, you know, you could ask Jerry, like, what do you think I should do, man? You know what I mean? And
Well,
obviously, form your own opinion.
I have
Obviously,
to-
form your own opinion, but it's serious. It's one of our good friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would have been somewhere you were, and I have been. And it's just like, it's like when I needed you to have my back, it was like you couldn't make a decision over this kid that talked shit about everybody apparently you care about. It's like, fuck them. So that lets me know real quick, he don't care about your feelings. He just wants to do what he wants to, and that's shoot people and talk shit to people.
Yeah, he said he found him on his Twitch or something, right?
Yeah. I don't.
So yeah, he's not.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's somebody, but I mean, he ain't nobody in your life.
Right.
That means something.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, neither technically are we, but I mean, you don't play with him like you play with us. You know, you play all the time.
Right.
It should have been. I mean, if it would have been me. Oh. There you go, man. I know it's just crazy to be getting so emotional over a game, though. Like,
Yeah, no, you don't ever think about what you said, man.
nah, man. Nah.
Never do.
Especially over a fucking video game. Yeah, and you're saying you're stupid. Yeah, right. Dude, you're in college. I never went to college. Yeah. Yeah, man.
You're a very educated kid, man. You don't just need to have the right people around you, man. I've lost my sister too. I know what you're going through, man. I've lost my sister and my mom. It's hard. You just gotta deal with it day by day.
Yeah, I know. I know it's hard. It's just. It's just.
It's alright, man. Yeah, it's not. It was just that that guy was there. That's all. That was the only issue.
It's. With her, it's just a lot of taking. And it's. Man, I've been going to the. Just give me just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Hold on.